Right, we're going to make a different video today. We're going to show you how we make the stickers for the car. Now the car is still Darren's place. Going back tomorrow to do some more work on it, but it's getting close to be done. So this might be a separate video, standalone video we'll do about doing some stickers. So we'll show you how we do them. First, we're going to do the numbers. So we'll do a video about how we do the numbers. I'll try and do this one-handed. This is on the screen here. We've got the Roland Cut Studio program. It goes with the sticker machine that we have here. So we go file open. This is a previous one we've done, like the artwork's already done. There's our number. So what we do, ship all them things out. With the number, the machine only cuts about a 10-inch wide cut, so we go to cutting setup. And what we'll have to do, we'll actually cut the numbers. Try say 650, see if that's big enough. That's probably way too big. Yeah, so what we'll do is cut our number half of the time. So I've done previously, put these little reference dots on the numbers. So we'll just print one like that. And then we'll come back next, we'll print one like that. Yeah, it's not quite the whole height. And then we can use this gap here, we'll figure out how we're going to splice it onto the car. We normally do the cut above and below the rub rail, so we'll do something like that. But yeah, first things first, we get our number. It's the top half of the 95, we have to make a couple of these. Then we'll just go to cutting setup. So if we make it 600, so we get an idea how long that we cut a material. There you go, 600 fits on that piece. So next step is to cut a piece of white out about that size and get it cutting in the machine. So you look at the little machine we've got here, it's only got a 10-inch wide, so 25 centimeter wide cutting width. The material we buy is about 60 centimeters wide, so we've got to cut a bit of that in half and the right length, and then we'll put it in the machine and get it printing. So the good thing about this brand material is it's got this like grid on the back, so you can actually figure out if you're 30 centimeters wide, you can count along 60 centimeters. We'll make it about 65 just so we've got a bit front and back to make it work. There's the 10 centimeter blocks. Yeah, so it's got this grid on here. So instead of having, I've used other brand stuff before that had blank back, you had to sort of figure out, you'd even struggle to cut it straight across the way. So this way you can cut your bits nice and straight, and you can measure out the size of pieces you need. Yeah, so cut it 6 whole squares, plus that a bit extra there, long. So the cut across there now, and we'll feed it to the machine. Yeah, this stuff sometimes gets a bit funny in here, but it should be right. Yeah, so you sort of a sticking square. I like to fit it through a little bit first, make sure it's going to feed through. And then we've rearranged the rim a bit here, so where it's sitting at the moment, leave enough room in the back here for it to all go forward and back. So we'll just whack it in and send it. Like the end of that black bit. The material's loaded. You go to your over here. We go cutting. The Roland SV12, which is not the actual mold of this thing, but it's the closest we could find for Windows driver. And there you go. This machine is 20 something years old, so it does have a few little issues here and there, lining stuff up, but it does the job for what we need. So we'll leave that running and we'll come back and have a look at the result soon. So there's not much to see here at the moment. This is what comes out of the machine. If you can see the lines, but can't let its own shadow of the phone. So he's got to see this is a bit I don't really enjoy. You got to sit here and just pick out the extra bits you don't need. So say that there. The knife that's sharp would be helpful, but this one isn't. Not really a one-handed job, so we'll get picking out while watching the sprint car race on TV. And we'll come back later and show the finished result of what we've done here. It's much harder than I thought one-handed. I'll go back to doing it two-handed. So that's the best way to look at it. This is what we've got as our top half of a number. I've got a second one of these printed at the moment. Then we'll do the bottom half of the number. And then once we've got the car painted and back, we'll show you how we actually put the numbers onto the car. There we go. So the bottom half looks like. So we'll pick a spot through the middle, slice them both up. The one side of the rub rail, the other side of the rub rail, and we'll stick on the car. So we made the stickers, and it's about, I don't know, it's gonna be in the 30s tonight. It's at 9:30 tonight, Saturday night. So we're gonna start putting some stickers on. So we're gonna start the small ones now, and we'll do the numbers tomorrow or through the week. But we'll show you how we do these ones. To start, we cut this bigger sign up like this one, the smaller sections. You gotta be careful with these because they're white. I've cut some edges off them before. I think we'll get away with it today. So first we'll put the name on the roof. It all lives about there somewhere. Haven't got any old Hamilton stickers on there at the moment to go off, so we'll put transfer paper on that and get it on the roof. The transfer paper, this stuff can be fiddly. It sort of goes off. Split and tear. So we'll see if we can get a bit off here, put on our sign here. Oh, it's coming up too bad tonight. Got the hot weather, mine was like half melted the glue. Not the best workbench, flexi on it, but make it work. So, pick them up and stick them on. Make it flash again. Makes me need a job when the sticker goes on the car. There we are. There. Now the next part, I'm pushing down nice and hard. Nice thing with this old material is this next step, getting the actual sticker off. So the half the H's come up. Just gonna make sure the letters all come off with the sticker. And that tonight has worked pretty good. Maybe this stuff's getting a better layer. So next thing is we put this on the roof. So we've got our Hamilton sticker, and you use something, you spray with water on there, whatever, gets it a bit smoother, but we should be right tonight, I think, with this bit warmer weather. Just find a spot, I'll put it near the edge of the roof a bit. Well, there's a curved car, straight sign, so always, it's never quite how you want it. You put it right up there if you wanted to. Let's do that, we'll put it right up in this flat bit up. On the other side, there's a little ridge. No, we'll go a bit closer. Out there. Should put David on it this year, see if Darren's racing. It's Hamilton's everywhere, but yeah. Didn't. A little bit hard there. But that should do the job. There we are. Look, see, go there, white stick. Give it a second go. Pull out of there. There we are. You can see that there. Can't really see it. But we've got a name on the roof. You see straight away, just have a blank blue car, how much these signs are going to break up the colour. It's going to look pretty tidy once we're done. We can do this stuff here too. I do anyhow. You give it a couple of goes, so you have a smaller sticker. Well, we got what else we got here. There we go. So we got our Crawfish Stew band stickers. It's your mate's band, they give you a free t-shirt. So I put this sticker on the car. We'll put that on the C-pillar, so you can reuse our bit of stuff we had our name on, and give it a second go. I'm sure the professionals don't do this, but You've seen our videos, that's not us. Actually, if we go like that, like that, swing up, see how that goes. I think Crawfish Shoe, I think they're on the YouTube. Check out the music, check out the videos. They're definitely on Spotify. They play all around the state. I do get going out there worth checking out. Alright, let's stick this one on the back. Just get a stick in somewhere on the C-pillar here. So the might. We got a big farrelly stick to go through there. We're going to put a John Lodge word cart sticker somewhere this year, somewhere different. It might go on after the numbers. We should figure out what we're doing there. And some, we're going to put some stripes on, hopefully, around the numbers. Something a bit different. It's not quite big enough, that just stuff we put on there, but it'll do the job. There we go, it's something as simple as that. Yeah. There we go, it looks pretty tidy on the glossy paint. So you've got a whole page of small sticker again, last mirror sticker for the sun stripe, on and off sticker for the power, except they're commonly large. Battery triangle. Just a couple of forward stickers open, the badge of them might be big as well. We got our Falcon, AU Falcon logo. Got the Colonel, the matching race suit. So I'll get these stuck on and we'll come back and see what it looks like. Righto, we've got the stickers on, or Starbo stickers. We've got a Day TV sticker there, it's a new one. We're going to put like a YouTube sort of thing there. Put that as a YouTube channel. Got it off and on, they're a bit large, but you get the idea. Got the Gunnar Speedway, has 95 on the sun stripe. Ooh, some some stuff. Name on the roof. We've got the Colonel on the B pillar. We've got a Crawfish Shoe on the C pillar. We've got same, that's on the other side as well, so the Day TV one. The back here we've got our HP Motorsport. Our Darren's MPerk as cars, also got that one. And we have 95 on the back. So flatten out. It's part of the rules, you'll have numbers on the front and the back for when they line the cars up, they know which car's which. And we've got a Ford logo in the middle. Then we've got a classic AU Falcon Series 1 Falcon logo there. So that's our start. Next one is to do the numbers. They're like a 3-piece thing, so it's going to be a bit of a tricky thing, so I'll show you how we do them. We've got some big Farrelly's Automotive stickers going on the guards here. And I'm looking at doing some stripes on the side, so we'll do the numbers first, we'll work our stripes around them, then probably put the Farrelly stickers on. We've got little John water cart stickers there put on somewhere too, so we'll do them, and then we must have put some stars on it as well. We always had stars on the car, so we'll look into that. But so far, that's what we've got done. We'll be back later on to finish this video off, get the rest of the signs on the car. Hope it cools down a bit by then. Right, it's daytime again now. Next step is the numbers. So with the car, you've got the rubber rail down the middle. So what we do with these, we used to print a 9 and a 5 separately, but now what I've been doing, got the bottom half and top half. So we'll pick a spot, cut it through there. That goes above the rubber rail. About here somewhere, we'll cut an inch out of here. That goes on the outside of the rubber rail. Then what's left goes underneath it. So we'll get them cut out and done, and we'll show you how we stick them on. And of course, just in time, the breezes start blowing our signs around. It's not a cool breeze, it's a warm breeze, but just an annoying breeze. Top half cut out. So it sort of goes through the top of the star there. That leaves us, you know, a number there. And there might be room for some stars on the bottom again if we get keen. We'll see how we go with that. So yeah, we'll cut the bottom half out and stick them on and check it out. So there's a strip for the rubber rail, Our bottom half, there's actually a bit extra on that, so we can follow our top rubber a little bit. There's our bottom half. So yeah, let's get them on the car. So you've got the top half, transfer paper. What we're going to do, I want it towards the back of the door, so you can make it about there. It's an arbitrary spot. This one's going to be a bit hard this side because it's got this repair on it. The other side will be a lot easier because it's a fresh, brand new door. So I do this side first. What myself will find is a knife. Yeah, we're just going to make it work. Jam it on there. See how we go. Cool breeze there, it's kind of cool. But so now there's the arbitrary spot. Let's work our way out. So this one's not going to be perfect because there's so much behind it, texture wise. But from the hill to the track, people know what under the car is. Not too bad. We've got this, there's the extra repairs here. So we can hit that with a knife later on. Maybe. Let's just have a look how it looks like a rivet there, still got a bit on it. It's poking through the sticker. Yeah, let's have a look. Paint there. That is. Yeah. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's not too bad actually, all things considered. Knife, use a finger. So the other side should go much nicer, but of course we've done the hard side first. Alright, there's that bit. We'll get a little strip in the bottom half, and that's that side done. Bit over like there, so we're just going to follow it on the top. That should pretty much fill the gap. Of course, this gets scraped off the first time someone runs in here. But I like to put it on there to start the year with. Let it start as it is. Bit non-compliant. There's the serial number. There's a little bit of a gap there, but it should be right. To the bottom. And there's our number. Let's go. Right, so here we are. We've got our bottom half. Yeah. Goes about there somewhere. It's not going to be perfect because there's the panels on. Even on a normal panel, you still got the curves you use the issue sometimes. But a race car. Not taking the rickshaws. That hasn't been a thing for years, as far as I know. And you know, any songwriters out there got some constructive feedback how it is properly, you're quite welcome to come here and put them on next time. So right, we'll get the other side done, and that's our numbers done. There we go, there's the other 95. It looks a bit better because of a nice fresh panel. As I said, I should have done the video this side, but it's a bit squeezy over here, so we're doing the other side. But you get the idea. So got one bolt there, looks a bit how you going, but as I said, someone will drive into it soon enough, scrape half it off. So there we go, there's the numbers. Next we've got the Farrelly stickers, and got to do some red bits for YouTube, and some of the stripes we're looking at doing. So we'll get them done, and we'll get back and show you what we're working with. Right, here's our stripes. These are for in front of the number, these are for behind the number. They're going to be like bit like longer at the top, shorter at the middle, shorter again at the bottom. Actually pretty upside down, but how we done them. So they're the ones behind the number. So we're just going to sort of, it's our planning, bit of black tape, try to figure out how it's going to look. But we're just sort of doing this, going to eyeball this a bit, put the middle one on first, space them out appropriately. And yeah, there's a bit of story behind these stripes. When we were doing the photos for Daryl's 70th birthday, they kept having photos of his old black car, which I'll put a photo up on the screen about now. It has like, yeah, the red, orange and yellow stripes on it. But I like the design of it, so I thought it keeps our, there's no way I'm ever going to paint the car black. We know that. But it keeps our sort of red and blue theme that we've had for years. And the stripes play on as long on a stick, but it's just the first off go. It's something a bit different. We could change them up in the future. So yeah, it's just something a bit different. Bit of a throwback to that car. Just I always like to look at that car with that design on it. So yeah, let's get these stripes on and see how they come up. Right, that's what we're going to do. So just sort of make this up as we go. We're going to start with our centre stripe. Little chair here. I want to try and make the stripes sort of in line at this end. That's actually not too bad, though. A bit of random tape there. So if we put that stripe about there, about there. That's it. We're just winging this. Saturday night, yeah, it's terrible. We might not have stripes in the car. Different brand of material this, so see if we get it to come off. Maybe it doesn't want to come off. Ah. This is a spotlight, I think. My mum got for me. So yeah, put that one about there. Try and get it smooth. Might be handy. See, the stripes aren't as big and as bold as on the other car, but yeah, you get the idea. Let's realize that top stripe's going to go all through the rivets there, so that's going to be fun. Yeah. That's definitely a red stripe. That's pretty flush. Alright. So we want to sort of put it about there somewhere, because it's going to go through that bloody, this bit, but you get that. The bottom one's going to go on nice. I reckon about there. Try and get it straight. It's going to be the hardest part. About there. Yeah, it's about right. We had a bit of black tape we roughed in earlier. I should put the tape down the right hand side. Figure out if it's straight or not. It's going to stick out terribly if it's way off. About there looks good. work it over that panel, joining. The rivet's going to cause the most issues, as you know from the numbers, but same deal. That'll look good from the hill, we hope. Help cover some of this repairs anyhow. It'll blend in a bit better. And ooh, we're pretty close to being in line with the other one. I've got some spare red actually if we need it. Or do we? Hope we don't. There you go, there's a second stripe. Now third stripe. We're looking at the same sort of gap, a bit less than the width of the stripe. So that one's probably going to go about there. We'll still might put some more stars on the bottom here, or the sun stripe like we had previously. And we do have to start with a number. So I had stars on the car somewhere. It was lucky stars. Last year could be our lucky stars. Alright, now same deal. Just gonna wing it, eyeball it. Gonna put it. Oh. There you go. That looks pretty good. Now try to get the other side of it over here to match. More rivets here, of course, but you get that on the big jobs, some little ones. Alright, anyhow. That's the idea. Red stripes, so match Daryl's old black car. I'm liking it. Yeah, we're going to get the other side done and do the stickers for the guards. The rain's finally turned up, it's covering it all. I put up down, it's off the breeze though. We've got the passenger side stripes there. Yeah, straight in line are, but they look good from here. It's a bit close. This tight area, it's hard to do the signs straight properly, but you know, it's all good. I'm happy with it. So next thing, we'll put the Farrellies on the guards. Got some little John Lodge watercut stickers somewhere here. We'll put them on. Then what leaves then is to make some YouTube stickers to go in front of the DTV stickers. So we'll get onto it. And then maybe some stars, another Gandar sticker so the other didn't work properly. But we're getting there. The next one's the big Farrellies automotive, or Farrellies mechanical repair sticker. They go on the back guard, got two little on each side. They go on here somewhere. These ones are a bit tough just for the sheer size of them. The amount of, look at the back here, even without the repair patch, yeah. You get your panel gate with your door there, you got these curves. Yeah, makes it hard to get them on clean. We'll get them on clean enough so people can read them. And hopefully this year, little bits of letters won't fall off. Right, here's the big one. We've got the rear guard here to do. Got the transfer paper on it, so you'll try and get it off fairly clean. Eyeball it, get it on here somewhere. Try and get relatively straight with the sways line here. Well, that's really reference anything. About there. Maybe it's going to go maybe back a little bit if we can. Yes, we can. Sure, we're trying to get the whole thing on the guard. We'll pick it off the door at least. One less lump here to deal with. Yeah, this one you sort of do them. This is how I do them anyhow. You gotta sort of just do them a letter at a time. The stripe sometimes gets a few lumps and bumps in it. That's one done. Next one, we're going to start next one a bit further up the door on the other side. From the hill. Read it. But no, let's get the other side done. So that one went on much nicer. Just found a bit of spot. Also, I think it's a lot higher than the other side. That's all good. You don't see both sides of the car at once. But no, it looks pretty good. So we got little John Lodge stickers. We go up left to go. They might be able to sneak them in there. Yeah, we'll stick them in there, I reckon. So we'll get them on. We can go there. These things are sometimes, we'll see how we go. Half the time, I don't want to overpick this ESPN looking font. They use it in their cars as well. But on this style here, a lot of time it leaves. Alright. Oh, there we go. Left it behind. Make sure that goes down there. There we are. Look at that. I haven't been there for a while. I still put the name of the car. So when I first got the AU, they helped me out with some spare parts from the AUs I used to run. So yeah, we're just going to keep leaving the name on there until it tells us to take it off. There you go, so that's how we make our own stickers. See in there. It's not probably a lot of people who do them from start to finish these days by themselves, so yeah. We do the designs, we do the cutting, the whole deal, stick them on. You know, it saves a bit, I guess. So yeah, that's how we do it. So yeah, that's probably a bit of a long video. We've got more to add to it before Saturday, hopefully. But yeah, for now, that's it. As I always say, don't forget to like, subscribe, make comments. Tell us what you think about the design. Yeah, we've got to get the car ready for Saturday still, so we've got a couple of things to do. We've got to do a front end alignment, just tighten up a bit, and the trailer. I got some brake shoes coming for the trailer on Tuesday, so we'll get the brakes fixed on the trailer. I've done the rubber hoses. I replaced one of the wheel cylinders today, and repack the bearings. So yeah, we should have that ready on Tuesday night, hopefully. And it's getting another thing to do, the radiator. We're going to put a, there it is, that radiator there. We're going to put a bit of I got some mesh and some stuff there to put in front of it, keep the money out of it. So we'll do that through the week. And we should have everything ready for Saturday night at Gunnedah Speedway. But for now, we'll see you next time.